Who knew? Who knew?
We're not there yet.
It's stupidly disappointing.
Wait, Jimmy, what about the other side?
Hello everyone, happy NaNoWriMo. It is the 1st of November. Things are sucking at the moment in the UK apparently, but I'm not going to let that stop me. It's rather late for me to start writing on a normal NaNoWriMo. Usually I'll be up really early in the morning. It is currently like 9:30 in the morning. I went to bed really late last night because I was busy watching the rest of the Queen's Gambit, which I wanted to finish over on Netflix. Very good series actually. Go check that out. I'm not going to be writing right now. I'm going to save writing for my sort of kickoff sort of write with me stream I've got later on at 11:45, and I'm going to be writing my very first words for NaNoWriMo up live on screen as I live stream, because sure, why not? But yeah, we're gonna have some fun. I have 100,000 words to write this month, and hopefully the motivation is going to be there, because at the moment it's a little bit not so much. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to spend the rest of this morning sort of outlining a few extra chapters of Abingdon House, because that's the novel I'm going to start with. I did not finish my Preptober plans. I knew I wouldn't. I just wasn't bothered in the end to finish off my Milwordy words for October, so I'm behind on that. We'll talk about that another time. And yeah, we're going to do a little bit of outlining in this next couple of hours I've got till I stream. And then Kate Kavanagh's got a live stream over on Twitch at it would be 1 o'clock my time. Zara Hoffman's got a massive NaNoWriMo kickoff party at 1 o'clock as well my time. There's tons of live streams to go to today, so I'm going to try and hit as many as I can for this very first 10k kickoff NaNoWriMo day. Wish me luck. So yeah, this is our lovely kickoff. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to get to writing in just a minute. Okay, I've just finished my live stream. The lighting in this house is terrible. Writing in first person and writing middle grade as a 12-year-old is so much more difficult than I thought it would be. I don't like it. I hate it. It's slowing down my progress so much, but I don't want to just like flip to, you know, to third person all of a sudden, because, you know, I want to get the right amount down. Like trying to write feelings and emotions from first person is like, I felt angry. It just sounds so weird. And like the beginning chapter that I've got is such like a boring chapter at the moment. Like she's getting ready to go to school, which is like, oh dear, that's not what we want to do, is it? But that's what I'm doing at the moment, so I'm going to leave it as what I've got it for now, and then I'll do more research later and we'll leave it at that. I need to go out shopping now. Lockdown happenings in England again, woohoo. We need to get food for the week. Apparently the shops are rammed. This is just what we want. So once I get back from doing the shopping, we're going to hop back into the work and hopefully catch someone's stream and get some more work done. Okay, it is now like 3:30. We are slowly getting into the groove. I've sort of skipped some bits and I'm sort of working on the interesting part of chapter 2. On one of the chapters I'm working on, I think it's chapter 3. The more interesting parts are quicker and easier for me to write. The boring parts, which is when I'm at school, sort of these transition-y, getting to know the characters bit, a little bit slower. So I'm currently stream hopping between Kate's Twitch stream and Zara Hoffman's YouTube stream so I can get maximum word count goals in. We are making some more tea and we're doing good. 7,000 more words to go, hopefully. Once this first sort of bit is out the way, it's going to be okay. This is what Sunday is today. Nice and dreary. Okay, so we're only like 3,000 words now into everything. I'm writing so slowly. I don't usually ever write this slowly. Like, part of it, I guess, is trying to make everything not sound terrible. But another part of it is just how unsure I am at the moment writing these new characters. Writing younger characters, which I'm not used to at all. And writing in first person, which is still really, really annoying me. I'm not going to give up though. I said I was going to write in first person for this first novel, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue writing in first person. I don't want to, but I shall. I've still skipped a little bit. I need to go back and add it in. I suppose somehow, somewhere, make it interesting. I'm already thinking about how to improve this novel. I've not even gotten past chapter 4 yet. That's how much my brain is working overtime at the moment. It's like, this is what you need to fix, and it's just like, we're not there yet. We're not there quite yet. So it's like, I don't even know what the time is. It's 4 o'clock and I've still got 7,000 words to write today for 10k. Am I going to be that bothered if I hit 10k or not? Not really. As long as I hit minimum, I want to hit 6,000 words, which is the minimum that I want to write every day for the next 10 days. And I can focus on Project Theft for the rest of the month, which is longer and a little bit more complicated. So there are some bits which are going really, really well. Like the interesting parts, the fight scenes sort of ish are going quite well. I think the conversations about everything are going to go well, and then we'll get into the proper bit of the story where I know in my head what is going on and what is going to happen. The beginning couple of chapters I was always a little bit iffy and wary about, like, I'm not quite sure what to put here, so I'll just put this, and you know, so I'm unsure. That's why it's going slowly. We'll see if my theory pans out when I get to the rest of the novel and see how easy or not easy it is to write those. So I need to pop to the shop. We're making roast chicken for dinner tonight. We don't have any tinfoil, so I need to pop to the shop and get that, which is annoying because I picked it up in my hand today to buy, then I thought, no, we don't need it. Turns out we did. And then hopefully when I get back home, I want to reach 5,000 words before dinner. So I've got an hour and a half maybe. It's doable. And then we'll see how much I get for the rest of the day. Okay, it is currently 10 to 6. We haven't had dinner yet. We're about to have it now. I'm at 5,098 words, so I've hit the halfway point. I have a minimum of 900 words now that I need to write for my goal for the day, but then obviously the other 5 to hit my goal of the 10k day. We are past the catalyst. We are heading into the debate now, where Hazel sort of debates whether or not she wants to take on being the head of Abingdon House, which of course she does, because then that's the rest of the story. So yeah, it's a lot of talking. It's okay. It's a lot more difficult to sort of describe this world, this magical realism world, than I thought it would be. Everything's just mentioned so casually, and as a reader. Like, I hate that it's mentioned so casually. I don't like it because nothing's explained, but it's magical realism, so nothing is supposed to be explained. So so I want to get at least chapter 5 done, because we're on chapter 5 right now, and then maybe chapter 6. That might bring me up, definitely bring me up to at least 6,000, maybe 7 or 8, depending on how far we go. I've only properly outlined until chapter 6 on Scrivener, but the entire manuscript is outlined on Google Docs. It's just not transferred over. So that's my plan for now. I'm gonna break for dinner, get the kids sorted for bed, and then we'll get to some more writing, possibly with a live stream or two a little bit later on. Okay, I'm taking a semi break from writing. I'm skipping to my manuscript as I'm listening to the chat. I'm currently watching Alexa Dunn's Writing Middle Grade and YA live stream, which is fantastic. It's got some great co-hosts and like all the middle grade answers to questions I haven't even thought of just at my fingertips. Okay, it is almost 8 o'clock at night now. I'm at 5,752 words. I'm not going to get to 10,000 today. I know it for a fact. I'm not even going to try. The fact that this has been a lot harder to write than I assumed it would be has sort of like torn me down a little bit, and it's stupidly disappointing that I'm finding it so hard to write this, but it happens, whatever. So I'm just going to get my 6,000 words, which is my goal for the day, regardless, for NaNoWriMo anyway. Oh, I need to update that on the website as well eventually, don't I? Yeah. I know that I'm going to call myself done. I'm having an issue. And the issue is, this is supposed to be like an upper middle grade. So the protagonist is 12 to 13 years old. The protagonists are slightly higher middle grade age. You can deal with slightly more darker tones and things like that. But because I'm writing in first person, it just reads really young. Like, it reads too young. And I don't know, not 100% sure that I want to continue writing it in first person. Didn't even last a day writing in first person, and I already just can't stand it so much. I might just give up on the whole first person thing actually, and do it in third person and see if that sort of makes it feel better to me, if you know what I mean. We'll see. I'll finish the day on first person, and then I'll read back through it tomorrow morning before I start writing again, and I'll see how I feel. But middle grade, who knew? Who knew? $6,015 words done, dusted, written. They were the most difficult 6,000 words I've ever written in my entire life, and I am completely blaming first person for that. I really am. I struggled so much, and I just struggled so much. It was absolutely horrible. I hated it. So I need to really sit back and think now whether the first person is really the way for me to go. Probably not, but I gave it a go at least. Okay, we can't say that I didn't. I gave it a go. It's not working for me right now. So yeah, I might just hop it back to third person for tomorrow at least, we'll say, and we'll see how that goes. Writing in third person. I think the issue is I'm trying too hard to not write with a YA style. I think that's my issue and why I'm finding it so difficult. So I think if I write in third person and just write it as my own style, but just with the personality and reactions for 12-year-olds, maybe it'll feel a little bit better for me. I'm just randomly picking at what I think might be the issue that I'm having with writing this stupid book, because now I'm just feeling like disheartened about writing it now. Like, was middle grade really the way to go? Because I'm struggling so much with it, much more than I usually do writing a new book, especially one that I've been really, really excited about. So, but we'll leave it for the day. I didn't do the 10k like I wanted to. I don't care. I actually don't really care that much that I didn't get the 10k. I got my 6,000 words. I've got my first 2 coloured in on my tracker. I've written at least 7,000 words for Mill Wordy today because I get to count all of the outlining I did at the beginning of the day before I officially started. Plus I got to visit some great live streams, which is always fun. Did some fantastic sprints with the Sprint Alliance Discord server, which was fantastic. That was a rather difficult, a rather complainy day one of NaNoWriMo for me. Guys, let me know, how did your first day go? How are you feeling now that we're on day 2? And I will see you soon with a brand new video. Good thoughts and happy writing.